Have you gone on some bad dates?
Yeah.
Yeah. A bad person's a real toxin.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. If I had stayed with certain bad people, I truly feel like I would have like disintegrated from the inside out. Yeah.
Seeing your friend be in a toxic relationship, it's so bad too, because it's like you just see and you're like, oh, I know what you're doing.
And some people that you get into toxic relationships with are really good at what they do.
Oh, man.
They are trained.
I've had two of those where there's and then I had a friend, I haven't talked to her in forever, but she was with this guy and she was like, he's really charming, but a lot of the things he said about himself are not adding up. They like met at a conference and she was like, I'm blown away, like he's amazing. And then I was about to meet him and then like a couple months had passed. She's like, so I found out a lot of the things he said are like lies. And she was like, but I still really like him.
No.
And I was like, this doesn't sound good because it was like big lies. It was like he went out of his way to say he did this for work and had a business and known that he like lives with his parents and was like, and like all types of stuff.
Okay.
And also like fine, but like he really went out of his way to present himself in this other light. And then
create a story.
Like, just be honest. Nobody fucking cares.
Right.
Honestly, like very like people aren't as.
If he had been honest, she would have been real cool. I mean, he was like so far out of his way. Whereas like complete lies.
Yeah.
But she was like, I still like him, and they had this one common, like a very strong common interest. So I meet him. I'm going in with all this stuff. This guy is so fucking charming. He's like he's got this like round little face and this friendly little beard, and they like came to a show and he was like so sweet. And I know the moves, like I know he's asking me questions, he's trying to butter me up, but I was like, oh, he's good. Like
I know.
He had a Jeep and he like ran around and like opened the door for me, and I was like, no, you like he's like flirting with me. That stuff.
I know.
I knew.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going in blind. And then I was like, oh my God, I love him. And I was like, but he's bad. And then he ended up being absolutely terrible.
That's my problem though. If somebody is like nice, I'm like, oh, it's fine. Or like, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, it's okay.
But then it makes you even more angry.
Yes. Oh my God, I'll never forgive.
I really think if I ran into this guy, I was like, I just can't be around him because I was like, I'm gonna buy whatever he's selling. So I go, I can't be because he was so charming.
Yeah.
Everything about him was so charming.
Yeah.
And different things are gonna work on different people, but you're like, ooh, you are good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
It's like the story, like what it was in the Bible with Adam and Eve and the fruit, the apple,
I don't remember.
the serpent and the fruit, and it's like, not to talk to that serpent. I'm really paraphrasing the Bible here. I really don't know. I was like,
I have no idea.
But then they take the bite of the apple.
It's like very like convincing at the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then the cycle continues.
Right. But when you're with the right person, like my girlfriend has such a good attitude.
How did you guys
Love
meet?
that.
I'm so sorry.
At a show during COVID.
Okay, was this your show?
She hunted you.
No, it was like a club show. So it was like so when I say, oh, I'm doing like the Punchline in Houston, that's my show. So you're coming, there'll be like a host, a feature, and then I'll do like a longer show.
Yeah.
If you're going to like a showcase show, that's where it's like 5 comics, everyone's doing 15
like when I go to the
minutes.
Comedy Store.
Exactly. That's
Okay.
a showcase.
Remember I was telling you, you're going to meet somebody and it's going to be like this through the pod. Like it will be something like that.
And people
anyways.
are like, and then you'll just like meet someone and it'll be, because life really does come at you so quick. Like from the time I took those pictures that we're talking about, 2 weeks later, I'm in the ER for 5 days watching some like show with Kevin Bacon where I was like, I didn't even know he was still doing stuff. He did like 15,000.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't remember it. I was like all out of it because I wasn't sleeping at all.
He's still active?
He was, I forget what it was, something about a cult. It was on Netflix. It was like, but it's like before that, I was literally like teaching myself how to do a like handstand where I'm taking like tanning peptides in Miami with my girlfriend, and then like cut to
Tanning peptides?
Yeah, melanotan 2.
Is it safe?
I'll
I'll buy it. I know where to go.
Because you look very tan.
So I've done cycles of melanotan in the past. It also is a little bit stimulating, so I can't do anything that's immune stimulating now. It only works if you're super pale, where it starts to change the melanin in your skin.
This is me. Will
so
it work?
you would be definitely a candidate for it.
Okay, perfect.
So it's like there's melanotan 1 and melanotan 2, and I forget the differences between them, but it will start to change the pigmentation of your skin and make it tanner.
How often? Like, do you have to do it?
When I did a cycle of it,
Needle?
Needle, sub-Q needle.
Love it.
Which maybe would be triggering. I
No,
don't
that's
know.
great.
Booty?
I'll usually do it in my butt or in my stomach when I do it.
It's like anymore.
Yeah, where you want it to go sub-Q, you want it to go into fat, and then it like just imburses that way. I forget what my cycle of it was, but if you like look online or I feel like
I'll go on Reddit or
the
something.
responsible thing to do is to talk to a doctor about it. But I want to chat to you.
Yeah.
But it did. But like I was doing handstands in frickin' Miami, and then cut to I'm in the ER. Like life comes at you so quick. So like the positive equivalent could be like we're having this conversation, then like you're walking down the street and you see a vending machine, and then you see someone filling it, and you're like, what are you filling the vending machine? They go, oh yeah, like me and my sister own all these vending machines all over the world. Like
No, I believe that.
And then you go, oh, that's cool. Then they go, do you have a podcast? You're like, yeah. And then you go, I think my sister listens to that podcast. You're like, really? And then they're like, yeah. And then they give you a bunch of snacks. Then you start talking, and it's like this freaking vending machine heiress.
Yeah.
And then
what you need.
I want an heiress.
And she's got her own thing going on. And she's like, like our parents
got
had
a job.
Our parents had a couple vending machines, and then we like, like they self-starter. We do that. It's vending machines or whatever the freaking business is.
I love it.
You know what I mean? Something, it doesn't matter what someone's doing, I find. It's just that they're doing something that they're interested in.
Yes.
That's so refreshing. When someone's into something, that's really
hot.
And also, it's like when someone has a good nervous system, it makes you like level up quick.
That's what you need.
Because
good nervous system.
I've never dated somebody with a good nervous system.
I have been with people who have good nervous systems before. This is also like the right. I would say I've only dated like one person who was really centered, a good nervous system, but my girlfriend now, it's also like her nervous system, her processing, and also it's like I respect her, so it's like. If I'm coming in, like, I would react to things a lot in the past, like yelling. That's like what I grew up around, right?
Yeah.
So she's like, if I yell, like, just instant, like, hurt, and she's like, I can't engage with that, and then it'll take her, like, hours to, like, decompress from a yell. So, and she's like, I'm also not going to tolerate that at all.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, now I have to, like, learn to use my words. So it's like, then you it makes it so you just you scale up kind of.
Yeah, you're learning.
Oh my God, I had this ex, we would just yell all the time. That was like a very toxic relationship, and we kept going back together over the years. And then now that I'm out of it, and it took years to get out of it, years. Like I would have other girlfriends and be like, why do you still talk to da-da-da? And it was someone that worked in entertainment that gave me a lot of opportunities.
Oh.
And so I go, I owe her. And then now I'm like, no, I fucking don't.
Yeah.
I would have gotten those opportunities on my own.
Yep.
And done a better job with it. And fuck you for taking advantage of me in so many other ways. Like lived with me and didn't pay rent. Like just so many awful like financial things that were just like so shitty. And it took me years and then now I'm like, how could I ever have ever interacted with that person?
Right.
When you are distant from it, you're like, oh.
Oh, distance always makes everything.
Visions are clearer.
Visions are much clearer. Hindsight is always 20/20.
I wonder if it's harder to meet people in LA, maybe. Do you think? People always say New York is tough.
No, I mean, the truth is that like, I usually find somebody.
Right.
But we want a nice one.
But the problem is I want to find somebody of like real value.
Absolutely.
yeah, like you're going to penguin up.
A penguin up?
Penguin up.
Yeah,
What's a penguin up?
Like two little penguins that want to be together. They mate for life.
Yes.
Yeah, they mate for life. They mate for life.
Yeah, like
I
buddy
forgot.
up.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
it's called that. Thank you.
Totally.
They mate for life.
Oh my God. And then at your wedding, you can have two little penguins on the wedding cake.
Yeah.
That'd be so cute.
Any little cheese run down the aisle.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I'm open to whatever life
Yes.
brings.
Because
either way,
being alone can also be awesome too.
Yeah.
Like it's better to be alone than be with someone you don't want to be. I felt so lonely in relationships too.
it's really lonely when you find out that you've been sleeping next to your biggest op.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's
Totally.
the worst. That's not only terrifying, but very lonely.
And then also you're like, can I trust myself? Because like, how did I get myself here?
There has to be a whole process where
Yeah.
then have to dive very deep to be like,
How did this happen?
how did this happen?
Have you dated someone that like listens to the show?
Oh.
Never mind.
That's why I look in here every time I'm talking to you, bitch.
because well, I guess then that is an organic way to meet people.
Right.
But then also that can be tricky because they know so much more about you than you know about them, and they're learning it in a way that's unfolding not from things that maybe you would have told them naturally.
I don't mind that. So I don't mind if you know all my shit. But what I've been learning, because I'm like going out and
tell
like
her what
meeting
just
people.
happened.
So something just recently happened where somebody pretended like they didn't listen to the show.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then
A
as
date you went on, a date
and
you
then
went
a
on.
date I went on. And
I
then
had that happen once too.
as it progresses, you know,
You go, wait a minute, how'd you know that?
yeah, exactly. And then you're like, that's freaky.
Right.
Wait, how did you know that? You know, and you don't want to assume somebody listens to the show
Sure.
because then that's weird.
Right.
Then
But
it's
the-
like, come on. But at that point,
But then it's like, so basically I'm like, if you know and you listen, just be upfront.
Absolutely.
cares?
Because now
honestly,
it's a thing.
It's easier for me because now I can just talk to you like
Right.
you wouldn't, like you know.
I feel that way if I meet people after shows and they're like, oh, I listen to this or that, and it's any type of podcasting, that's the most like instant form of like connection then too.
Yeah.
Because it's like just unhinged. If you think someone's talking about you, like I remember going on dates with someone that was like a podcast producer and sometimes they would put her on the mic. And I went back and listened to every episode. We just went on a couple days. I listened to every episode she even guest mic'd on. Because she would always talk about dating. And I was just
I would
like,
want to too. I would want to too. And I low-key would be like, oh my God, I hope they mentioned me. I hope whoever it is mentions me.
But you would lie and say that you didn't.
oh yeah, I would. I mean, I didn't go out of my way to do it because I was going back listening to episodes because also it's like, oh my God, like if I knew now that my girlfriend had a podcast, I would want to listen to that. Like I'd be so curious.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, my girlfriend now is like kind of a bad example because I wouldn't be listening to be like try to find. I would just be like, oh yeah, like let
well,
me
you
hear
want to
it.
stay engaged and get interested or something.
Right. But if it's someone you first start dating and you want to get to know and like hear, and when you're just dating and you don't know everything,
I would
that they
want to.
think,
I'd listen to everything. I can't even. I
Everything.
can't help myself from googling like where are they now?
Yeah, no, you would start from episode 1.
Yeah,
and because you want to get insights into their other dating.
I would literally put. I would. This
Oh
is what I
God,
would
please
do.
don't get insights into my other dating.
I would take.
Right.
please, please.
And then also, I think it's fair to be like the way that, I'll say this now too. I'll be like, sometimes like if it's a performance, it's like an amalgamation. Like my girlfriend will listen to me on podcast. Sometimes she's like, that is not how you said that. When I go, I smushed some things together.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But that's where it gets tricky, right?
gets
Is when
tricky.
people listen, they literally think certain stories are
Yes.
completely true.
I go, it's pretty true.
Pretty
I mean,
true.
I didn't have
Add a
pneumonia.
little
I'm kidding.
flair.
Right.
You add a little flair.
Oh,
We get
yeah.
excited about something. People will say like, "Oh my God!" Like, it happens all the time.
Right.
Oh yeah, and then they're like, "No, that's what you." And it's like, well, not everything.
Or they take
is-
it really, really serious.
Right.
Like if we say something, we're like, "Hello, it's a comedy podcast."
Right. You're not fact checking.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
In fact, I just throw shit and see if it sticks to the wall. Like,
Right.
what I
Yeah.
say is a fart in the wind,
100%.
and I don't even fucking remember what I said.
Oh, I
Yeah,
never,
that happens all the time.
Like-
and people are just like, "Oh my God, I can't." And we're just like, "What? When did we say that?"
Yeah, when?
I have I black out. I have
We
no
do
idea.
too.
Every
do too.
time it's a blackout. I go, I said that.
Yeah.
We leave and I go and I'm like, "How do you think it went?" And she's like, "I have no idea." I'm
Or,
like,
so,
"No,
or
no,
I'll
no."
be like, how did you know that? And someone's be like, you talked about it for hours.
Like, what?
I go, or someone will do that, and I go, wait, I do that too. And they go, I know, that's why I'm telling you I do that. And I go, oh.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I'll
true.
genuinely get like tripped up on that.
Me too, but I always thought it was because I had brain damage, but I don't
Do
know.
you have brain damage?
Well, I feel like
Yeah.
I've done brain damage.
I wonder if I feel like I got some type of damage.
From drugs for sure. Like the amount of ecstasy that I have done has definitely fried a portion of this.
How
noggin.
much ecstasy do you think you've done?
A lot.
Like hundreds?
Like there were like times in Florida where it was like 2 weeks straight, 2 weeks
Yeah,
straight,
damn.
and not like a month and a half break. It was
Right.
just like in
Ecstasy.
Arizona. Yes, ecstasy.
Wow.
Like it was my favorite. So I don't know, and I know that it like fries your brain or whatever.
it
Dare
burns
says.
holes in your brain,
Yeah, so they say. I don't know. This thing works. It's kind of.
but my memory is shot.
Yeah.
My memory is, and I know now my memory feels worse than ever. I really, truly think it's short form. I'm so hooked on short form social media. Like, and
Yeah.
I've,
You think that's what it is?
I think, I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's just me, but I'm like, my word recall is worse than ever. My attention span, worse than ever. Because I'm so used to, I scroll.
scroll
right.
I would love to get my brain all fixed up.
Me too.
Ah.
I would love
I
to
don't know
get
how.
it patched up.
Imagine a memory where you're like recalling dates, like you're the scheduling and not screwing stuff up all the time.
Oh God.
I have
It's
to,
not for
I have
us.
to write everything down.
I'm always screwing stuff up, and then I'm always like grinding my teeth too much. Like it's always just one thing into another thing.
You still do the mouth guard?
I lose it.
Okay.
I lose my damn mouth guard.
Yeah.
I lost mine too.
I lose it all the time. And so then I was like getting them from China. I was getting the weird.
Oh, you went direct to the factory.
I tried.
I love to go direct to the
Me too. And I thought I'd really hack something. And then my girlfriend was like, what is this thing? I go, oh, it's the mouth guard I got direct from the factory. She goes, this isn't a mouth guard. This is a mouth tray. I said, fuck, what's that? I ordered the wrong thing.
Okay.
So it's like a whole thing. And of course, I ordered 15 of them because I'm an addict. So I go, oh, yeah.
I'm sure they don't cost a thing.
Right. But that's the price. It's a great deal. So then I get a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And they don't work. So is it a good deal if it doesn't work and you bought a bunch of them?
I mean, it's probably the price of one here.
That's true.
Less.
That's true.
But if I had bought one, I could use that one. Instead, I got 15 that I can't use.
Or you could put them, on Amazon.
Do a little resale of a mold of my teeth.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
But no one is going to be buying a mold of my teeth.
Never say never. Never
You
say
think
never.
someone could be into that?
There are
There's a fetish
people
for
for
everything.
everything.
That's true.
And they would love
saw-
your teeth.
If someone has that as a kink, I would give it to them. You know what I'm saying?
For
It's
free.
like, yeah, because it's like,
Because
No, I actually got
Yeah.
mad at you for this.
What?
Mm.
Do you remember? I don't know if we can put this on, whatever. Do you remember that person that was like, I jacked off to a photo of you?
Yeah. And he only wanted to offer me $10. And I said, you know what, buddy?
No.
I said, no, you keep it. And I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yes.
Because $10. I said, but if it's 100, we can talk.
absolutely.
I got upset that she didn't take the money because I'm telling you, but these people, these guys that do this stuff, I
Right.
only know because I was friends with a dominatrix and we lived together right out of sober living.
Mm-hmm.
And she would tell me that these guys, sometimes they do things like that where they try to make you upset by saying oh yeah, I jacked off to you. And it was so enjoyable. And Tippy had called me. She was like, something great just happened. This man just told me.
I was really excited about it.
Yeah. And I was like, well, did you get any money or anything? And she was like, well, no, I just told him to keep his money. I mean, what's $10
You're like,
to
I
me?
paid. I gave him some cash.
Yeah, she's
He
like,
said-
but honestly, I told him good job and I'm flattered. And I was like, honestly, I'm kind of glad you did that because at the end of the day, he really wanted a oh, fuck you.
I wouldn't have thought of that because him telling you that, it's like, do it and don't tell me. But by you telling me now, it's like,
Yes.
I have to think that you had that control.
Yes, and she would explain to me these things that you don't even think about. I don't even know, but what I know that is the thing that
I was really pleased.
yeah, and she was
The fact that he's jerking off to my photograph, it pleases me. I don't know why.
No, I get that.
I'm sure
I get
it
that.
ruined his fucking
Yo,
day.
yeah,
and
he was-
that's what I love. He's like, fuck.
I get that because I've had a few times where guys have hit on me online, and I am so what?
Yeah.
It's just so crazy to me. This guy sent me a picture of him naked with his face in it.
Yeah, he's trying to get you upset.
So I didn't think it like that. I go, whoa. I was like, hey, this is not for me, but keep putting yourself out there and you'll find the right person.
Yeah.
But
you guys I have to tell
he's like, you fucking loser. But also I was like, I was like, I don't send out pictures of your face. And I was like, it's really maybe you'll find someone that does want an unsolicited picture, but I've never heard of that person. It's always better to leave something to the imagination. Or
You're giving him tips.
I'm giving him tips, and then he's blocking me after that.
I'm telling you
But
because it's they're wanting it's kind of like flashers. They want to
Right.
get you upset. They want to scare the woman, and you guys are just
oh my God,
all right.
Yeah.
It's great. It's the best
Shocked.
thing you could do. It made me so happy when you told me that you did that because they are
Right.
looking for that oh my God, you're disgusting. They want to hear that. But
Right.
it's and you're just oh, really?
Because they have power then too. Because that makes me
Yes.
mad. Because I was like, I just thought it was just some guy who was misconstrued or very.
No, it's some weird freaky man pig shit. I hate them. Anyways.
I remember being in college once, and this guy was it was a girl from class, it was just a friend, and he was the bartender came over, this guy just got you guys drinks, and she was like, we don't want him. And I was like, who? And there was this older guy with a ponytail and receding hairline, and it was really loud in the bar, and I was like, no, but we're studying, but thank you, thank you. And then she was like, does this not happen to you very much? And I was like, never in my life. And she was like, he's just some weird,
He's a freak.
She was like, we don't, if we take these drinks and we have to talk to him or not talk to him, she's like, we could. And I was like, do we send him a drink back? What do we do? And she was like, it's done. This is over. But that doesn't,
Don't talk to that man.
I'm trying to apologize. I'm like, you're ponytail.
That's the thing. We're not used to
Not
this
used
shit.
to it.
We're not used to it. It happened to me at a gas station too, where this guy,
Really?
this guy, I pulled up and he came over and he was like, you are just the most incredibly gorgeous woman in my life. And I said, Oh
Wow.
my God, thank you so much. I said, thank you. Here's the deal. It's not going to happen with me,
Right.
but I don't want to discourage you. Same thing as you did. I
Exactly.
go, honestly, I think it's very nice.
But now we know we fucked his head up.
We fucked his head up because I don't know what
did
happened.
he say to you? Like, what did he say when you said that?
I said, I want you to have courage to still go up to other people. I go, don't let me discourage you.
I fucking can't, dude.
I said, because this is really bold and it takes a lot.
I would have hit him with the fucking umbrella that you cleaned the thing.
What I said too, because the guy that sent me the picture, like on paper, like in my mind, now I have new information.
Yeah,
At the
you
time, I go,
guys.
that must have taken a lot for him to put himself out there.
Oh my God.
Considering the way that he looks,
That's
because
what
I
I
was like, this man was. You know,
bold.
I truly think that like attraction comes from like an energy and thing, but like on paper, this was not a good-looking person. So I was like, I'm picturing like what he had to say to himself to put himself out there.
guys-
Yeah, this guy wasn't like that good looking.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
so I just didn't want to discourage him from like trying again.
They probably think that we are special. You know what I mean? Like they're probably like
funny.
because they like
I think we're special.
that's it. They're like stay away from those little blonde ones, man. Like
That's so funny.
like because they're like you're a beautiful woman and you're like thank you so much. Like, and then they're just like. What is happening? This is like the last thing.
like they think that they're gonna, I guess, get something from
Yes,
us.
like I'm telling you, when this man sent you that picture, he's like trying to dominate. He's like trying to make you uncomfortable. Like I did this to you,
That
and you
pissed
had no
me
say.
off.
Yeah, and you're just like, oh, thanks, baby.
Right.
Thank you so much. He's just like, fuck, it's not what I wanted.
They're getting a response where you're like, I was having a bad morning and you made my day. Like I really was.
It is like so the response that they didn't want, that it like probably that they were just like, oh, like this is not, just like this is not what I wanted, which is even better.
Right,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Like it's so good.
It's so true. I never.
guess.
And you're like, you know what? I don't even want your money. It's like, wow.
Wow.
Like I'm that fucking pathetic.
Do you
It's
think
like
that they keep going around to like masculine people because normally masculine people get upset?
Yeah, I wonder what other masculines do.
I feel like I'm trying to think of, I have this really butch friend, Gail.
It sounds like a name for a really bitch girl.
Super butch, but I'm trying to think like if a guy, it would just, I can't picture her, but she's so butch.
that's the thing.
So
It's
if
like
a
I
guy-
feel like they would just assume that it would make you angry because, like you say, like I'm a lesbian and I'm always going to be a lesbian.
Right.
So it's like, maybe they're doing it to like make you upset because like this is probably the last thing you want to see.
Right.
Little do they know.
We're so caught off
You
guard.
love seeing dick pics from
Right.
friends.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I would be like so curious. I wouldn't want to see one of a friend unless they were like, is there something on my penis or something like that? But like, I do look at dick penis pictures, sure.
It doesn't faze
Yeah.
me.
I
It
want
doesn't
the
faze
penis
me.
in the even.
Yes.
Like, that's like an important component of it.
Yeah, but I don't want to necessarily be the owner of a penis. Like I am
Mm-hmm.
happy with my vagina. Like I like having both because you can't really switch the size of your penis once you have it.
And I
That's
know
true.
if I was a cis guy with like a biological penis, I would be like coming really quickly.
Every time.
Yeah. And like, I would then,
That's fucked up. I came on a girl's socks one time before I even entered.
you got too excited.
I did. Did you just come on my socks? I said, yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
Oh, and also it's like if you come and you have a strap on, you can come and then you can just keep on fucking going.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it's no big deal.
It doesn't have to end.
You
doesn't have
are
to
the
end.
best warrior there is in the game.
I feel for cis men with that too, because I'd be like, oh my God, like the amount of like concentrating and then thrusting this and all that. Like it'd be like, but that's why I'm sending them, oh, good luck, buddy. Keep putting yourself out there.
Put
'Cause
yourself out there.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I couldn't handle that.
Oh my God, this sends me. I
It
think
would
this is the
actually
funniest
ruin my confidence because my confidence truly comes with the pleasure of a woman.
Sure.
And so if I can't do what I really want to
practice.
do,
You'd have to practice all the time. You have to but also then it's like, oh, you use your hands and oral sex, give her freaking massages and all that stuff.
yeah, which I still do, but
Right. I'd be apologizing
everything,
a lot.
a lot.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of I'm sorry.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Michael Che had a joke? I remember, I'm kind of paraphrasing it, but he talked about coming quickly, and then he's like, compliments to the chef. Like, and I just think that line is so funny. Where I forget how he says it. He says it better than that, but like the punchline is compliments to the chef, where he's like, I just came to, it's like, it's so good.
And so I was
Compliments to the
dating a
chef.
girl, and that's what she said. She was like, well, that's just a compliment. That's what she
Right.
said. If they come,
Munchausen Baby?
no, the witch.
Oh.
Munchausen Baby? I dated someone that was a victim of that, I think.
No, it's not by proxy.
Oh, wait,
She's not a victim. She is
does it to
Munchausen.
herself. So it's not by proxy. It wasn't like being done to her. She did it to self.
She is self Munchausen baby.
Yeah, so that's why we call her Munchausen baby.
Oh, God.
She's,
Yeah.
Oh.
As I said, my dating history is.
We have nicknames.
You should do a coffee table book.
Oh my God. You
Oh
should.
my God.
You could do it in a way where it's like you disguise their names and stuff, and then do it as so you're like closing that chapter.
Oh,
You know what I
love
mean?
this.
Even if you just did it for yourself to be like, okay, and then now it's like a new chapter.
Munchausen
yeah.
baby would be a great chapter. You could put the photos of the calendar.
That was a great calendar.
you'd have to ask.
I'm sorry, that's a great calendar.
Is she in the calendar?
So every single month is an ass shot.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no face, but it is very
Artistic.
artistic.
Okay.
It's dual.
It's fun. Yeah,
It's dual.
It's very artistic. So it would be like, October has like little graves over the booty, like,
Right.
and the arch. Oh, it was incredible. Christmas was the booty with like tinsel
This is a
and
curated
trees.
gift.
It
Yes.
was.
Yeah.
I don't even know where it is, but it's somewhere in my garage.
Yeah.
It's not gone.
I don't go back and look at it.
Sure.
I just don't want to throw it away because it was so
was a big
good.
deal.
It's like a childhood project you've
Yes,
made.
exactly.
Yes.
It's also like someone in your life. Like this is a thing to remember.
Yeah.
I've got all these little notes from my college girlfriend. I don't know where they are now, but I keep them in
They're
storage
somewhere, yeah.
It's like something where it's like this is like
Yeah.
a time in your life of a thing
Yeah,
that you want
totally.
to have. It's not, you're not making extra blowing up photos of it and putting it in your bedroom now.
And it's not like she's a good person. So like
No.
she's a horrible person. So
Not
it's not like
someone
I
you wanna
look
get.
at these photos and I'm like jerking it to the
Right.
photos. I just thought it was like very artistic.
It was thoughtful.
Right.
It was
yeah.
artistic. We cannot like her, but we can say that was great.
appreciate
artistic.
that.
This
you
is the
know.
thing. You can be
And
like
thoughtful.
a horrible person and have a great ass.
That's true.
Also, it's like
That's really true.
It's true.
everyone is going to have some redeeming quality somewhere. Like even but it doesn't mean you should be around them. Like even
Yeah.
the most villainous villain is going to like stop and pet a dog. And it's like that doesn't mean they're still a bad person just because we
Yeah.
saw him pet a dog. You know what I mean? But it's like bad persons stay away, but like
Yes.
at some point they're going to do
There's something
something
good.
But that can make it more complicated too, but it's like the good has to outweigh the bad.
Has to.
Has to.
It has to.
I can't think about the good.
I don't.
I do it too much, and that's what gets me in trouble.
Right. I think your nervous system tells you a lot. Where if the person doesn't make you feel stressed is big.
Huh.
I mean, of course you're gonna have a little bit of stress, like a little
Yeah,
bit.
everybody just like whatever it's called, baseline.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
a baseline stress.
Or it's like I was talking with a friend about this. Where I was like, even like the best relationships, you're gonna have to sometimes do things you don't want to do.
Yes.
You're gonna have
Yes.
to make some compromises. I was like,
Of course.
so make sure you're with the right person because even like the best things are like compromises involved. So like don't do that or give that from someone that's like draining you. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
My problem is that it starts off being amazing.
Sure.
Like very amazing. And my, stress levels are perfectly fine.
Right. Oh, it's a new relationship. I had this psychiatrist once because she was like, oh, it's the dopamine receptors. It's like really like doing a hit. A new relationship, the high of that, it's such a drug, or it can be.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because you're like, oh my God, it's the solution to my problems. It wasn't this or that. It's like now I've met this other piece to it.
But you know what's crazy is that I can maintain that high for a majority of the relationship.
Months and months.
No, years and years. I had a 10-year relationship and I felt incredible like around this woman
Right.
for a very long time.
But that's a real thing too. So that was more than the initial high of the relationship.
Yeah,
Then
no,
just-
this was like just
Did you like this person?
she didn't know.
I didn't know.
This is when I lived in New York.
Your friends.
This is Four Blind Brothers.
Wow, 10 years.
Off and on. Yeah.
Wow.
Off and on.
Are you guys in touch at all?
I ruined that.
Mushroom picking.
Yeah, so she moved upstate to go pick mushrooms and be well, and that's what she needed.
Okay. Like professionally, she picks mushrooms?
No, just as a hobby.
Okay.
I had tried to get back in touch with her. This was years later, right before I met Munchausen Baby.
Munchausen Baby.
Yeah. So after the therapist,
Yeah.
And before Munchausen came the phone call to the ex, and I finally got in touch with her. She was like, oh, I just ended with my girlfriend. And I said, why don't you fly out to LA? And she was like thinking about it, and we were chatting and blah, blah, blah. And then I met Munchausen.
No!
After 30 days of sending me the nudes, I cracked, and I told my ex, I was like, I'm going to go do this. And she was like, yeah, fine, whatever.
Because she was coming under the guise of maybe you guys are going to reunite.
Maybe. I don't know.
Right.
We were just going to say hello. We hadn't seen each other in forever.
You wanted to be true to Munchausen because you were like excited about it. So you're like, I better not do this.
No, I went and I had sex with Munchausen, but I told my ex.
Mushroom that you were going to see Munchausen Baby.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to go do this. I'm just going to go have sex with this girl because that's all she wanted. I was literally going over there like a whore to fuck her. And that was it.
Okay.
And you didn't even need to tell Mushroom that. You didn't owe her that even.
I didn't, but I told her that.
Right.
But I think she was more hopeful and trying to like rearrange, possibly like looking maybe for a job if like things worked out here or like
oh my
whatever.
God. Okay.
And so then things really went well with Munchausen.
Oh, Lord.
Damn.
Of course they did.
So then you're like.
And so I had to call her and be like, look, I have to be honest with
Mushroom,
you.
it's over.
Right.
And I'm going to pursue this. You don't live here. Like, we don't even know, like, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, how fucking dare you? Don't ever fucking call me again.
So that was also probably because she was hurt.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Can
And
you
then
call
where
her?
is she now?
She's 40.
Where is she now? But what's she doing now?
No, it doesn't.
We got 2 years.
No.
Why not?
Because we just don't go. If you really think about it, we have different lifestyles. Like,
What?
she's foraging mushrooms in upstate, New
She
York.
could do that in the fucking sequoias.
No, that's what she loves to do. She I think she's like vegan. Like
Okay,
things
never
like
mind.
that.
Get
Like-
rid of her. Get
like
rid of her.
You've tried, and also you've tried it, and it didn't work for
You said
whatever
I-
reason.
I think
you
that
lost
like
me.
it maybe could, but the problem is that like what we want out of life
Right.
is so different.
Yeah.
And so it would be a mistake.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it was fire sex. Fire.
I know, for 10 years.
10 years is a long
Fire.
time.
10
That's a
years.
long
It
time.
was like, oh my God. Like, and so I would do what I do best, which is be like fucking vagmatized. I would be like, well, I mean, I can't like, and then
We
I
don't
would-
need that
I
again.
would be like, oh, we can fit the puzzles, even though they don't fit,
Fine, never mind.
So I just don't think, because she would look at me like I'm crazy. The fact that I have to like go out and network and this and
Right.
that and
Oh,
blah,
and
blah,
she
blah.
would just be like,
She would
no.
be like at home, like fucking,
Eating mushrooms.
yeah,
and
like
she
Lord
would want
knows.
someone that would be with her doing that, which
And
is
I think
totally
that she
fair.
deserves that.
Yeah.
I need somebody
Yeah.
who would want to go out with me, like strategy. Like I want somebody that.
You just get a premonition when someone's into this girlfriend of mine in college. I remember being like, "Oh my God, if I wanted the same things that she did, like she wanted to like live in a farm and like, communal queer space."
That's this girl's vibe.
Oh, what a good person! But I was like, I don't want to do that
No,
for
I'm a
even
city
one
girl.
day. Yeah. But it's like, but if I did, this would be so great. But
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
no.
I don't.
Okay,
I feel like
respect
what
it.
you want has to like align
Yeah, to some degree.
to some degree.
Or at least be understanding. I mean, you're not going camping.
No, you know how I feel about camping.
You're not going camping,
Yeah.
and you're not also distance does make it really hard too. Like just
That's
logistically,
tough,
I
I'm
feel
sure.
like.
Yeah, but she was thinking about like rearranging things to come out here, but I just don't know if it would have been a fit.
It wouldn't, because it's like you need somebody who
Like she wants to go on hikes.
Yeah, it's like no.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
all I
shit
need
like
to hear.
that. And I want to go to like luxury dinners.
And eat a steak.
Right.
Yeah, and eat a steak.
I love steak.
We
Yeah.
love steak.
I love steak. I like a hike too.
I actually don't really like steak. I just said that to fit in.
Yeah.
I don't really
And
like
I
that's
know you
fair
like
also.
chicken. You like chicken.
My
kind
girlfriend
of.
hates hiking. But
I
like
hate
if
it.
it's the right person, then it's like, okay, I'll go hiking with someone. Like it's like whatever.
Fine.
You know what I mean? Like or actually my girlfriend likes going out dancing all the time.
Yes.
I don't really like doing that. But at work she like her friends are always like, "Oh, it's great that like we still get to like be with you." Like that like works great for us. I'd say a couple times a year she'll be like, "I want you to come out to this." But we're talking 5 times a year, like max. And then
Yeah.
she'll be like, okay, I know your social battery is going to get drained. So like a couple hours here. Or she'll be like, how long can you do this and still be charming?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I can give you like 4 hours. And she goes, I'm happy with 1. So we'll do that. And I'm like, great. Like,
I love that.
Almost to an extreme though, where I'll see wedding invites. I'm like, do you want me to go with you to that? And she's like, nope, I want to save you for like this one in a couple months because you have to be charming at this. So I don't want to spread out the
I
charm. with
love
these
that.
She's rationing you.
She's, and I'm like, come
She
on.
gets it.
I'm like, I can I can go to all these, and she's like, I don't even want to try to do that. Like, we'll just do a couple, and then like ensure that, because I guess I'm an outgoing introvert, and then she would be like a outgoing outrovert.
I'm an outgoing introvert.
Yes,
That's me.
which is probably common for people who have addiction stuff, because like we're trying to self-soothe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so then you just need to be. You can be with someone who's like a different lineup than you, but you have to compliment.
Yes, but there's certain things that are kind of like things that I really want. Like something I really want is I want to be with somebody who does go out, like to go out dancing.
Yes.
Because this is something that is like
Important to you, and it's fun.
Yes, but like also there is a certain sensuality and connection that I feel with my partner when they can dance with me.
Totally. I get that totally.
That
makes sense.
That's something that I didn't always know.
And
then
that's
I
a
found
healthy way
it
to have
and I was
fun.
like, this is something that I need. Like dancing in the kitchen
Right.
is like something that I see for my life. You know, things like that.
I'll dance in the kitchen.
You could find someone.
And I'll dance at a wedding, but you can definitely find someone that wants to go out dancing with you. That is like, because it's like there's like certain pillars. So it's like one of my pillars that we would be like, I love someone that wants to go out dancing with me. That's
yeah.
Like but also like that's a fun, like what a healthy habit.
Yeah, God forbid somebody wants to go dance.
Dancing, like that's awesome. That's great.
I know, but I want them to be like a decent dancer.
Totally, they're out there.
People.
But also
Good.
in LA, there's so many people that like are like, yeah, I love to go out dancing.
Totally.
Yeah.
So
You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
think it's a hard ask.
Also, it's
not.
great because you can meet them out dancing. So like now you're like,
Yes.
great. You know what I mean? It's not like
Sure.
something where it's like you don't know where to find them. It's like that's like
Yeah.
they're out dancing.
Look, I'm open to anything. I'm
Right.
flaps out and I'm open, baby.
Right.
Wide. Deep and
out.
wide.
Open and wide.
Flaps out.
I've never heard that phrase before, and that you're the first person that I've heard that from is so funny.
Do you know what it literally
Flaps
makes me think of? It literally makes me think of, you know, those people that like they look like a little bean and then they jump out in the
Yes.
and the wind and they
Yes.
go like this. It makes me like think of we're grabbing our flaps and
Yes.
flying.
That's how I picture it.
Yeah, me too. That's actually what I'm seeing.
And for the right person, you won't even need to do all that. You can, be so easy.
I wish for an easy life.
You'll have it.
I know what it feels like when you're like, I cannot picture that. And then it just kind of happened. Like, I remember getting it was like not just my palm read, it was like my astrology, like everything.
Yeah.
My mom had this friend, Jean, and she's like, this guy, she was telling me about him. And she's like, but he books a year out in advance.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I gotta go. He's
a
the
year
best.
out. He's the best. So I make the appointment. It's just like some little like gay guy in Chelsea who was like, you're a Sagittarius, like you're fucked or whatever. But I remember he was like, you're gonna meet. I remember him saying like, you're gonna meet someone. I was like, I don't think so, because I was like, how many times am I gonna be like married between us? And he was like, I just see like one, and I just. Who knows with all that, but I remember being like, just thinking that was crazy. Like, I'm like, this is crazy. Because I just was so not for what I saw for myself. But then you're like, okay, things do change. And like, it's just, we can't predict it sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is one of the great things about life, but also one of the scary things. Whenever I try to predict something, then I just like, I also always predict the worst.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I'll either predict like something super fabulous, or I'll like my vision will like start to get really dark. So I'll be like, keep it in the day, so I don't catastrophize it. You know what I mean?
Keep it in the day.
Keep it in the day. Keep it in the day, or in like 5 years, because like otherwise I'll be like, I'll just picture everything bad.
Like if I know something, I know it's going to happen and I'll say it to you usually.
Yes.
Like if I know something is going to happen and I really, really feel it in my bones, I'll say it.
Get a premonition.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But then I also daydream all day. Like whenever I'm driving, I'm daydreaming. I'm like not really there. Should I say that? It doesn't
But then
really matter.
it doesn't mean you're a bad driver. It just means that you're multitasking.
I have
Yeah.
to
You're
do 6 things at once.
multitasking.
Yeah, you're talented.
But I'm constantly daydreaming about like the podcast or like things like that.
But you can picture when you get a premonition for something you think is going to happen versus a daydream.
Yes, but it's more so like example. I'm like, oh, did so and so text you yet? And you'll be like, what do you mean? And I'm like, oh, well, they're going to, or they
Right.
have, or like, oh, well, that's weird. I felt like they texted you right now, huh? That's weird.
And then literally
And then it
they
happens.
text me
You'll
an
get it.
hour later.
I believe that is like some type of like premonition, like
Yes, there's
thing you're
something there.
tapping into, where it's
Yeah.
like, who knows if it's like extreme intuition from like past patterns, or like something even more bigger with like the cosmos, where you're like,
Or is it like just like autism, dude? Like that's what I'm saying. Like what
you
is
can,
it?
like-
I think you're freaky
pattern
tap.
Right.
recognition. Recognition. You know what I'm
Maybe.
saying?
Oh, maybe.
Like what if it is that?
I'm very spiritual, but I also do think that like the pattern recognition then can like cause like extreme intuition where it's like almost is predicting the future but it is probably pattern recognition.
Right?
No, I actually think that you are dialed in a very freaky way.
That's very nice. I would like to think that sometimes.
No, that is actually true.
Because the pattern recognition can literally then create that. Like you can get so dialed in beyond like the sphere of what most brains are operating in.
Yeah, she's, like she's past the percentage of the brain usage.
Right.
I don't think
She is.
What was that movie? Like The Magnificent Mind?
Beautiful Mind.
Beautiful Mind.
Yeah.
I want to
And-
watch it.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it. But
Due to the scrolling, I don't recall it, but I remember. I remember one scene. This is the thing. I just know little bits of things.
That's how
but
I feel,
not,
too.
But there's like one scene where he's like putting all the patterns together,
yeah.
and that's what it maybe is like. Like your brain's like doing this, and you don't even know it.
I feel like it's all pattern recognition.
Like-
It like has to be.
I think you're dialed in. I'm going with that.
Definitely dialed in.
Stop, you guys,
Right?
please.
Can't you?
I mean, if you're predicting that type of stuff, like that's like dialed in.
Not just ones.
What's your zodiac sign?
What if I become schizophrenic now? Capricorn.
I'm December. I think I remember we talked about. I'm December 20th, and what
Oh
are you?
yeah. I'm January 5th.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
Does everybody ask you guys your zodiac sign?
Yes.
Yes.
That's so funny.
They
Yes.
do.
I just thought of that. That's
Are
really
you?
funny.
Are you? I know that you booked with this man.
I am pretty into that. My girlfriend's not into it at all.
Okay, so we aren't, but
My
we,
girlfriend's not
always
into it at
ask.
all. I think it's fun.
What is she?
She is a Capricorn.
Okay.
But like with crystals, like I'll have crystals and so you got to re-energize your crystals,
You
right?
do the crystal thing.
So I do.
I have them.
I just
Really?
Yeah.
This is the way that I'll think of it. I'll think of it like if it's just say this crystal is for prosperity, then it's like that's the energy I'm manifesting by buying it and then looking at it. That's what then it can mean to me. Like if I have that, at least it's like a little symbol for me, my brain to think about that.
Yeah.
So I used to be much more into it as like a comfort thing, but then there's people where it's like, oh, this crystal is connected to the cosmos here. I'm open to that too. Now my
Okay.
girlfriend is not at all.
Okay.
But I also know about myself. I'm like, okay, I also know I'm really gullible. Like, I know that too. Like, if you had 10 years ago, I'd been like, no, this crystal is connected to this person and this, like, but now I'm
And
like,
you sleep with the crystals?
no. But in the
You
past,
have.
I've
Yeah.
been told to put a crystal under my pillow.
can't hurt unless you like
Yeah,
hit
I'm
your
like,
head on
who
it.
fucking cares?
Right. Why? Let me give it a whirl.
Maybe it
I
will.
think try anything.
Right.
I am
Yes.
at that point.
Whatever works for you.
I am at that point. Try
You're gonna-
anything.
It's also can just be like, maybe it's just like, like placebo is so powerful.
It
I
is.
do- yes.
So powerful.
It is.
Like with the red light, I really do notice some differences with it. But like if it's just making me sit and like breathe for 5 minutes because I'm sitting in front of this thing, great too.
Yeah.
But like, my girlfriend's not into it. But I'll be like, just don't bash the crystals around the crystals. So
yeah,
that's
because
how
then
we
you
do
can
it.
fuck the energy.
That's
I
exactly.
do believe that.
And she's like, fine. Like I'm like the crystals are out charging. Like bash away, like whatever. And she's like, okay. But like, so that's how we do. Like she's like, or if someone else is in the apartment and they're like, are those crystals? She's like, yeah, but like we're not gonna talk about it. I'm like, wow, they're out. And I'm like, thank you. And that's kind of how we do that.
Okay.
But I'm not like super in, and I'm not just saying that. Like I used to be much more into it, but I love crystals, and I like if someone is into crystals, I think that's really cool.
I have a bunch, but like I don't understand what they do.
I
But like I have amethyst everywhere.
love it. I love amethyst. I don't know what it does either.
Yeah, I
but
don't
it's
know.
like I think that it's like supposed to be or like energy clearing or Palo Santo.
Yeah, I have all that shit.
That could be where you meet your person.
Maybe you go to like a crystal class.
I'm open. I'm also not worried.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's true, and that's also a good place to be. Is not acting in fear.
Absolutely.
I'm not worried. I'm
Yeah.
not concerned. I'm really happy, like with myself.
You've got the right crystals.
You've got
the right crystals. Your crystals your chakras are lined up.
Like my shit right now, I'm just about traveling, working, and being by myself.
Anyways, we've gone so off topic.
Anyways, let's cap it.
Yeah.
Emma Willman, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For another amazing wild ride.
Anytime.
Why don't you tell people how they can find you?
Starting March 20th, I'm going back on tour, and all the dates are at IamEmmaWillman.com. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I really like the new stuff that I've been working on. I'm like in a good place with it.
We're so excited.
Are you coming to LA?
I don't have any dates in LA.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think for West Coast dates like Portland, Oregon, San Francisco, Arizona, but I don't have anything in LA, and I need to get that figured out.
Arizona's so good.
I love Arizona.
Yeah.
I love like Tucson.
Do you do Tempe?
I am doing Tempe this
Oh
time.
my God, they're gonna go crazy.
I love the dry heat.
Yeah, me too.
There's something. See, that is a spiritual place. Like I love that. Like hiking in the desert.
I liked that. That's the only
love
hiking
it.
I like.
I felt so happy doing that. Like
Yeah.
I'll go and be there for like an extra day on like each end, and I'm like, I just like love it.
It's the best.
It's so
Arizona's
nice.
the best. It's the best place. I would move there if we could.
I would too.
Dry heat, wet heat, don't care.
Land.
If we're in heat, luxury and land, I am happy.
I feel the same way. Like dry heat, I like dry heat the best, but wet heat fine too. Because like my girlfriend hates. Like I'll go to in Vegas in
Love
August.
Vegas. Love it.
Love Vegas.
We
And it's
love
we
Vegas.
love Vegas.
So she goes to Vegas a lot, but like in terms of like the dry heatness of it, like that's a pro. That is not a con.
Pro for me, baby.
I'm not like the restaurant's great, all that the stuff.
Whatever.
But, like I love the dry. I'm walking around.
Us too.
I remember I was just walking around. It feels good in your bones.
Yes. Yes.
I love it.
I love
to feel warm.
I have a friend, Esther, who moved. Shout out to Esther Steinberg. Her and her husband Noah moved to Vegas from LA, and they are so happy.
That would be my dream.
And they have an awesome life. Like beautiful house. Like
It's luxurious.
You know what else is so
beautiful.
great? It doesn't matter. It's like it doesn't matter the age too. It's like you could be like 80 years old. Obviously, like at 80, what my plans are.
Yeah.
But for most 80-year-olds, there's always something to do.
I know.
There's always something to do. There's a concert. There's a show. There's some kind of
Good food.
good
yeah,
food. Puttering
food.
around your little golf cart.
Yeah.
I the reason probably I'm trying to stay healthy is because like I just want to get to that point too, because like then that feels safe to me too,
Yeah.
because like the pressure's off. You're looking
Yeah.
back. It's no coulda, woulda, shoulda. You go, if you can close those 80 to 100, watching TV, talking with your friends, cooking,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, we could do all those things now, but I just am picturing when I'm 80, get a little dog.
Yeah.
And I know it's like, well, what's stopping me from doing that now? I don't know, but I just feel like when I'm 80,
It's just relax. It's relax.
you know,
When you're 80.
when I'm 80.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when I'm 80. Shoot up. That's what I'm doing. Relax. That's my version of
So you'll be in the little golf cart
That's
getting
your
driven
dog.
around.
Yes,
That's
my
your dog.
dog.
That's
my
your dog.
sweet,
That's your
sweet-
little dog.
That's my white crusty
And-
dog I want so badly at 80
If
years
you're
old.
80, people, you can just say that it's because you're old. No one needs to
Yeah.
know you're high out of your fucking mind.
Yeah,
And that-
No
just
one's
like,
gonna say
she's-
shit.
yeah, she's
She's
just,
80.
You're just like,
She's 80.
exactly.
She's 80.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can
Say
shit in
what
the
you
street.
want.
What?
Yep.
She's 80.
Yeah. Like, are you sure? I think she's like high out of her mind on heroin and meth and crack. Like, nah,
No,
she's 80. That's what it is.
She's living.
Let her be. Sorry. Oh, I always do that.
All right. Thank you so much,
Thank
Elma
you,
Willman.
anytime.
Thank you.